about an hour late.
Learn history lest it repeat itself.
Did not mean to sleep in overmuch, but I'm glad I did. Spent the whole night with a headache that was murdering me. Finally slept it off. That means I'm starting an hour later than I like to start these streams. So this one might just be shorter. We are hunting robots. Yep, hunting robots. And the Mechanist. The Mechanist will be destroyed. Or will they? Have to deal with them when we find them.
Perfect.
What is plasma anyway? Tesla Science Magazine. She's a bigger fan of the old books and Fallout 3 in New Vegas, Nikola Tesla, and you. Of course, was also a bigger fan of the speech books, lying congressional style. That's what they do. They lie. They lie, they cheat, and they steal, and we cannot be merciful to those who lie. Mercy? Ha! They pissed that all away.
Yes.
And now that we pick up this little thing, we can head to the Galleria and open it back up. Now There is also another fucking would have been awesome settlement spot. The General Atomics Galleria. But nope. Not get to conquer that or nothing. Just there.
Got it. Nice.
Bones out of the way. Striking monsters. Feathers.
I'm in.
Bingo. That's it. I hate when it's just, oh, here's a terminal you can hack for XP, but there's nothing on it.
That's it.
Blow. we're going to have some fun. Words here. Dogs. Next.
That's it.
Below dogs next. That'll open it. Okay, cool. Looted spots we needed to. Got the thing we needed to. Worry about the whole rest of the place later. Yep. Not exploring the whole place, just the parts we needed. Okay, cool. We're almost at another level. Nice. Oh, Ada.
I'm relieved to see you've returned. Were you able to find anything at General Atomics?
Have you seen a robot with a brain before?
I've never encountered such a robot, but my old caravan discovered records about them while we were scavenging military facilities. According to my databanks, it's called the RoboBrain. It was considered one of the most technologically superior robots ever constructed, but the model never reached full production status.
I was able to find some interesting tech on a robot.
Intriguing. Let's examine it. Impressive technology. If my analysis is correct, this is a specialized radar beacon. I suspect it's how the Mechanist was keeping track of the RoboBrain you destroyed. As the next logical step, I need you to install this beacon within me so we can use it to our advantage.
Are you sure?
While there's only a 78.3% chance that I'm correct, I'd like to point out that it's the only lead we have.
Sounds like a solid plan.
I'm glad you agree. You'll need to use a robot workbench to ensure proper installation, and my presence will be required. In order to maximize our time efficiency, perhaps I should accompany you now.
Your presence is required?
Yes. In order to modify me, I will need to accompany you.
Not right now, Ada.
I will be here when you're ready.
We are going to build our robot workbench
I
by
fear
the armory.
so much history will soon be forgotten.
The robot workbench is a powerful tool, allowing even the simplest of minds to create complex robots. Are you ready to install the radar beacon?
It's time. Let's do this.
Good. The installation should be simple. Once I'm in the robot workbench, just install the radar beacon and I'll do the rest.
That is the other thing. We still haven't connected. Still have not connected Science 2 and Robotics Expert 1. Okay, there's the one I needed. I'll pick him up. Yep. Science and black.
This should prove interesting. I wonder what you'll build next. A moment. The modification was successful. New hardware has been detected and software is updating. And installation complete. Analyzing Mechanist hardware.
Evacuation
The radar beacon is
complete.
receiving a strong encrypted signal, but I can't determine the source.
Do you think the Mechanist knows we're tampering with the beacon?
I've already added failsafes to ensure my location is secure and prevent any unintended commands the signal may issue. Unfortunately, one of that will help us determine the signal's source.
It's a good start, at least.
Absolutely. With some additional assistance, I should be able to decrypt the signal and locate the Mechanist. Fortunately, I'm detecting another robo-brain in the Commonwealth that's receiving the same signal.
And this is important because...
I will explain. The encryption on the source signal is complex, but not beyond solving. If you can bring me 2 additional beacons, they should provide the keys and algorithms that I need to enhance my decryption routines.
Looks like it's Robo-Brain season.
At least until our mission is complete. I'm uploading the location of the robo-brain
It's
to your
rabbit
big boy
season.
now.
No,
Just
it's
be
the
careful.
robo-brain season.
These robots tend to travel in groups, so you're likely to encounter heavy resistance.
Learn history lest it repeat itself.
Alrighty. Oh great, it's at the edge of the glowing sea. Yeah, let's drop off some stuff.
Good to
Up before we
see
head out.
you again.
We just dump it all, except for the pre-war money. And let's give this thing a test drive. Actually, I should have enough stuff to... There we go.
Feel free to see what you can do with my guns.
Perhaps I will later, Preston. Perhaps I will later. You're
Hey.
following me, yes?
Point it out.
Yes, you're following me. Alrighty. There we go.
Learn history lest it repeat
Now
itself.
this will destroy robots. To the Fallon's department store.
Excuse me, General. Do you have a minute?
Anytime, Preston.
Look, I know I put you in an almost impossible position
Okay.
when I asked you to
This
come
is
in.
bullshit. Come on.
I didn't have any right to ask.
Let's just sit here and talking to you, Preston. And there's an Allahu Akbar running at us.
If it was for me,
That's just not the way.
I'm in love for some other reason. It doesn't really matter. I just want you to know.
Great, not another one. Another one, son of a bitch.
Run away!
Take a cannonball to the leg.
You had your...
And you're dead, motherfucker. Your time's up, too. Whew. Gonna have to find someplace that sells more cannonballs.
Something's out there.
What?
Hold up.
Hang on, we heard the night. There they are. Brotherhood, come to wreck the day. Brotherhood, brotherhood. Here to raid an old car showroom. For what? Rusty parts? Is anything even left worth salvaging? Alright. Out of this place. Through the window. I knew that was good enough. Gotta admit, aiming with this damn thing is a little bit funny. Just a little bit funny. Almost out of cannonballs. Dang it. Want to use this thing on the robots, not the supermitters. Direction I need to head. West. West and south. Tapfer gestimmt. Ah, great. Oh, son of a bitch. Legendary. Okay. A little much. This is just a little wee much. I know what I need. I need that. And it's time for this. Recover. Way up, play. Dizzy fire. On the fire. To the fire. Right, I don't have the grape. Only the berry. And the berry would have helped me back at the Constitution. In fact, no.
Hey,
Kid, I don't know who you are, but you better clear out before I go haywire and blast.
go haywire? What do you mean?
It means I'm a synth, you numbskull. And if you don't take off, I'm liable to put a hole in your head.
Calm down. Tell me what's going on.
They've got something they use to control us, to make us do things we don't want to do. Any second now, they might send some signal. Or I'll see the color orange. Or whatever it is they do, and boom, one more dead fool. Now, are you going to get out of here, or wait for them to make me kill you?
We're just talking, so why don't you just ease off the trigger there?
Fine. But don't think this means you're welcome here. Got your looky-loo at the synth? Ready to get out of here before they make me hurt you?
Look, I just need a little while to catch my breath.
Fine. There's a bed upstairs if you need it. But it's not safe to stick around here.
Hey, Phyllis,
Just do whatever you're here for, and leave me alone, okay? Fine. Just do whatever you came here to do and get the hell out of here. And stay out of my stuff.
No news for you, Chico. Left the others 3 days ago. Had to get away. Wasn't safe for them. Wes tried to wake me up from one of the nightmares. The one where the metal rad roaches climb under my nails and scurry up through the skin into my brain. Before I knew what was going on, I had a gun to his throat. They tackled me before I could do it and said it wasn't my fault. But the looks they had when I said he was wearing my face told me it was time to leave. Nothing left for me there, and I don't want to hurt anyone else. Wes. Wonder if Wes by Wes she means Captain Wes of the Gunners. Tempted, but I doubt it. Can't sleep. More nightmares. I'm in the watchtower looking out over the field in the night. It's raining and I see a lantern in the field. Must be raiders out in the corn. I sight down the scope and see one of those machine men. It has him by the wrist, dragging him off. I take the shot. It's clean. The machine man falls to the ground. Running through the field to him, I can smell the corn and the rain. But when I get there, it's him on the ground bleeding, and the machine is gone. I look back up to the tower and see myself standing there looking down the scope. I dive into the corn as the shot rings out, and start to smell blood and oil. Reaching for the gun on the ground in the metal settle hand isn't my own. I look down in the puddles of rain and blood and oil at my reflection and see my face start to tear in shreds as my metal hands rip it away. I tried again to end it. I was out on the wharf trying to look through the fueling station when I glanced at the water. He was there in the reflection, my grandson Samuel. My arm was around him. Then there was a noise and my reflection's eyes glow red. And when it opened, typos, Bethesda, typos. And when it opened its mouth, there is static. Then the static turns into a scream and it puts the gun to Samuel's head and pulls the trigger. I can still feel some water in my lungs, but their programming won't let me end it. My body climbed to the shore on its own. No, lady, you're just getting old. You had a moment.
Hey, Phyllis.
I thought I told you to stay the hell out of my stuff.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
My grandson Samuel and I were on our own since my daughter died. I managed to get us in on a farm. Hard on these old bones, but it kept us fed. I was on watch one night. I'm sitting there with a gun across my knees, looking out over the hill, and I think I fell asleep. It's just blank. The next thing I remember is the sound of a gunshot shaking me out of it. And Samuel is at my feet, and there's blood everywhere.
I know this must be hard for you. Please, tell me the rest.
There's nothing else to tell. Everyone came running out, but it was just me and Samuel. No raiders, no gunners, just blood. One moment he was there, and then the next, just gone. Those little fingers that used to hold my hand, and it's all my fault. You can't imagine what that's like.
I saw my wife killed, my son taken, and was powerless to stop it. I understand how you feel.
I didn't... I hope you find him. Family is the only thing worth a damn in this world. But I guess he wasn't really my grandson. They must have just given me those memories. Because who could have done that to their own flesh and blood? Now you know why I'm here, and why you need to leave before they make me kill again. I'm a synth, and I can't be trusted.
Maybe you are a synth. That doesn't mean you can't change.
Don't you get it, kid? I'm too dangerous. I'll just end up hurting someone else.
We need good people for the Minutemen. It won't change the past, but maybe you can help some people.
You'd still ask for my help, knowing what I've done? I don't know. Let me think about it. Look, I'm sorry I drew my weapon on you, kid. I think you're right. I gotta find a way to make peace with what happened. And I can't keep running from it.
And now we have a new settlement that we can get up and running. A little bit later, we'll at least activate the workshop, which is... Oh, come on.
That's it.
Hey, get that.
Workshop's around here somewhere, damn it. There it is. Back to hunting them robots. They are going for a deep. Yep, can go for a dip. Radix. Be able to do the thing here to help the people here, and then gain a nice new radio station in the wasteland that gives us something similar to the Silver Shroud radio, only with bigger reach and different radio dramas. We like our radio dramas, or audio dramas, however it goes.
Help or mayday or whatever it is one says.
I think you can relax a bit here.
For the 10th time.
Yes. What do you want me to do about it? Those super mutants would kill me in seconds. Rex got himself into this mess. He'll have to figure out how to get out of it.
Looks like you could eat off the floor in here.
Huh. Mentioned that it looks like you eat off the
I'm
floor.
Ann Hargreaves. George and Rex and I run this radio station.
George Cooper. Damn glad to meet
I
you.
wonder if any of this still works.
Excuse me.
Rex sounds like he's gotten himself into trouble again.
Oh, yes. He's in quite a pickle.
Is that some kind of pun about super mutants being green?
Maybe
I
a little.
appreciate the attempt at levity, but my mood is quite dour, what with Rex being in the hands of those brutes.
Hey,
Rex sounds like he's gotten himself into trouble again.
what would you have me do?
Why, mount a rescue, of course. Gather together what men you can and storm their lair. I should think 30 or 40 should do.
Huh.
Now, where's my
It's
grandma's
just going to
wrist?
be me and Prestone.
We put on some wonderful radio.
Yeah.
You should listen
What
sometime.
do we have here?
Excellent.
Trim the fat.
My name is Rex Goodman.
while
being
you
held
eat.
prisoner on the top
You know,
of
wouldn't that
Trinity
be
Tower.
nice?
I think the super mutants plan on eating me soon. Setting this to repeat. Oh, shit! Gotta sign off. One of the super mutants is coming. Hell or
Introducing the
Mayday or
enabler.
whatever it is one says on a
20-something. Now you can eat and exercise at the same time. See, but how effective would that really be if you consume more calories than you burn? And it's really just a treadmill and one of them old school fat shaker things that don't really work.
Mayday or whatever it is one says on a radio. My name is Rex Goodman. I'm being held prisoner on the top of Trinity.
Excuse me.
I'm worried about Rex. Those super mutants are so brutal.
Setting this to repeat. Oh, shit! Gotta...
I suppose you want me to go help him.
But don't walk away from me, bitch. I'm talking to you.
I'm worried about Rex. Those super mutants are so brutal.
Goodman. I'm being held prisoner on the top of Trinity.
What do you do here?
I used to make the costumes for our plays. Back when we still put on live shows. But that became too dangerous. So now I'm just one of the actors in Rex's radio plays.
How would you like to work for me as a seamstress?
Oh, shit. Huh. I can actually recruit her away. No.
What the hell are you talking about?
Excuse me.
I'm worried about Rex. Those super...
I'm being held prisoner on the top of Trinity Tower. I think the super mutants plan on eating me soon.
Yeah. Yes, she will help Rex. Eventually. Just gotta make it over to Trinity Tower. Clear it of super mutants. Alright, 18 minutes left. Let's get back to what we were doing. What were we doing? Oh, what were we doing? Well, we're getting back to it. The robots that we're hunting. God damn it, you Brotherhood motherfuckers. That's my kill you're trying to steal. Get the fuck out of here. My fucking kill. Fuck you. Switch back into my armor. Here, let's at least discover the edge of the Gorn Sea. slides continue to grow. Close to being over encumbered. Okay. So I can at least clear out the front of Vault 95, which is just a wee bit worth it. And probably skip over to Somerville Place. Yep. Yet. Just damn scorpions. I saw that laser blast. Probably from Man, those assault drones are about to pop. They do that. Those lasers. Pack up punch. Like Preston was not enough to handle one simple assaultron. Fired at it for all it was worth. Couldn't hit the broadside of a fucking bar. Oh, Prestone. Prestone the gravy man. Doko desu ka? Preston wa doko desu ka? Mitsuketa.
Heads up.
I'm listening. Sure. Here's my supply.
Oh, he cannot cut anymore. Grit. Anything of a buff out variety? Buff jet. That's not going to be very effective for very long. We'll make a run of it. there, we could at least drop off some stuff, I think. Oh, not yet. We have to unlock it first. Ah! Seriously? I'm not even going to 7 pounds. What can I drop? Definitely not that. Hey, there we go. Oh, much better. Much better. Wasted that buff jet now, but whatever. But at least it was fun while it lasted. We are heading back to the castle. So I'll have enough time to talk to her and then fast travel to Fort Hagen, and that should be it. Oh, we'll have to save confronting the Mechanist for tomorrow. Yep. Yep, save confronting the Mechanist for tomorrow. That'll be fine. Then we probably will be done with the Mechanist. We'll probably go save Rex. Yep. Go save Rex. Alright, his name translates from Latin, king.
Heads up.
Okay.
Hold
What am I
position.
doing? You want to swap supplies? No problem.
Jesus, we pick up a lot of stuff.
Look alive.
Is this a better time to talk?
Yes, now that we're not getting fired at by super mutants.
Anytime, Preston.
Look, I know I put you in an almost impossible position when I asked you to lead the Minutemen. I didn't have any right to ask you to
It's
take
kind
that
of
on.
an impossible position.
I guess I was kind of desperate at that point. I still don't know why you said yes. If it was for me, or for the Commonwealth, or for some other reason. It doesn't really matter. I just want you to know that I appreciate what you've done. If you look at where we were then, to where we are now, I can hardly believe it.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. It's good to hear, especially from you.
We make a good team, General. No doubt about that. I've taken up enough of your time. We'd better get back to it.
Uh-huh. Back to it means, oh hey, buddy. Buddy! My buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Hey there. Ow.
Really?
Care to wet your whistle? Or do you require a laugh?
Out of quite
Tell
a
me a
lot.
joke.
A priest walks into the bar and takes a seat next to a call girl. Then he turns to her and says, "Error, data corruption, punchline not found. That's a good one."
In other words, you
Care
cannot
to
find the
wet
punchline for the
your
dirty
whistle?
joke because
Or
Bethesda
do you
censored us.
require
It was
a
too
laugh?
dirty a joke. And take their sense of fucking offendedness and shove it up their fucking ass.
I'll take a beer.
Cold and refreshing.
Nothing pisses me off more than censorship. Nothing. That is why I hate these modern communists so very, very much. Used to just be the Bible-thumping idiots who wanted to censor everything. Then came the commies and socialists who were like, no, this offends us. It must be banned. I got news for them. News for them indeed. Put me in a room with them. I'll give them the Han versus Vito treatment. Yep. Because their censorship offends me, and I think they need to change. Yep, their taking of offense offends me. If they want to get violent about it, well, I'll get violent right back. It's called moral self-defense.
You certainly know your way around a workbench.
Not the bench. I wanted the weapons. Workbench. Yay. I cannot accidentally scrap that. I was interested in press it to see what would be gotten out of it, and it's like, nope, you cannot scrap that. You know what? I'm not really going to hang on to that. Not really going to hang on to that or that or that. Basically, we have what we need with our pair of rifles and our backup weapon, our sidearm. Now we're much less encumbered. Okay. Look at you, dog meat, just chilling. Just chilling like a villain.
Here you go, Ada. One slightly dented but still functional radar beacon.
This will do nicely. And, with any luck, it'll help us trace the Mechanist signal.
Don't worry. I'm sure it'll do the trick.
I certainly hope so. I'm going to begin my decryption routine, but it could take a while. In the meantime, I've picked up another RoboBrain beacon signal. It should be the last one you'll need to collect.
Good work, Ada.
Thank you. If my calculations are correct, the signal is coming from... Oh, this isn't good. Location confirmed. The RoboBrain is at Fort Hagen Satellite Array, which means it's in the hands of the Rust Devils.
Who or what are the Rust Devils?
Allow me to explain. My old caravan encountered them once while crossing the river into the city. The Rust Devils are a group of ruthless raiders who utilize robots for their nefarious practices. They scour the Commonwealth looking for my kind. What they can't capture and reprogram, they strip for spare parts. I realize they pose a greater threat to me than you. I just want you to be well informed. That being said, despite what lies ahead, I'd be more than happy to accompany you, if you like. If not, then all that remains is to wish you good luck.
Yep. And with seconds to spare, we are ready to call it here.
Hey,
Go ahead.
moving out.
I'm on it.
In fact, level up. What level? Blacksmith first, or robotics expert, or science. These are the... And I finally have the signature scrapper. Wait a minute. That's level 31. Ooh. Sneak. for scrap. Scrap, and then we'll worry about the perks we need to build those robots as we go. And that okie dokie. Calling it here. Next time, we scour the satellite array at Fort Hagen, we tackle the Mechanist, and hopefully we'll have enough time to rescue Rex.